there. That should be fine. I know I have not been on here in a few days. I do apologize. Have not been on here in a few days, and I have to be honest, if you guys would like a reading from me, all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe to the video, and I can get you in for a reading. All my information is down below. I have gone up on those. They are now $50 for a, that's too bright. Darn it. $50 for a full-on reading now, so if y'all didn't take advantage of that sooner, you would have got it cheaper. But anyways, remember, like, share, subscribe to the video. It's a subscription, not a prescription. I'm not a licensed therapist. I don't claim to be one, never have. So if that is what you're looking for, some sort of legal or professional therapy, this probably isn't the place for you. However, if you like some entertainment purposes only, that's what I'm here for. So, I've got all the cards, all the coolest cards. Thank you, shout out to Characters Unlimited Inc. They're the guys that do all the wax museums of the Ripley's Believe It or Not. Shout out to those guys. They make all the Zoltar machines and so forth. Y'all should go check them out. Anyways, they made me these cards. They're out of Vegas. You do have to order these online. Anyways, they got some pretty good deals and stuff right there. So if you guys want to get yourself a coin-operated machine, those are the guys to speak to. Okay? Okie dokie. Pretty good. Pretty amazing, actually. They do all the Ripley's, believe it or not. Like wax people and stuff. Like way cool, creepy stuff. That's kind of like my unfortunate emo style, I guess. Grunge style. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting my cards in order. I should have these ready. Is anybody in the chat would like a reading? If so, you can hit the thumbs up button and I can get you a quick read from me. Also, I do teach people how to do the channeling in here. If you have any questions or unanswered answers that you need answered, you can actually involve yourself in the comments down below, and actually if you do that, you can intuitively normally get the questions that you need answered, actually, if you tune in pretty well. So I'm gonna start off with a collective reading, and if you guys want to hit the thumbs up button, I will probably do like the first two on here a reading. I would say 3, but I'm feeling 2 today. I don't know why the number 2. So I've got the which these guys are way cool. Like they even got Donald Trump on some cards right here. I think it's cool. Where's that? Right here.
You've got mail.
Confirmation you've got mail. I even got Trump Tells All cards. Campaign cards. I've got Test Your Love. I got Zoltar Speaks, Pappy Speaks, Old Pirate Speaks, Medicine Man, Strength Tester, and Naughty Fortunes, along with some other you know, some regular friend cards that they made for me. And yeah, lots of cool stuff. So I've got to do. Alright. We're going to have to put these somewhere. Sorry, I was not prepared. I'm going to start off with the general. I'm just going to start pulling cards. How about that? We're going to start out with Pappy Speaks. Why am I feeling Pappy? Pappy, what you got to say today? Let's see. What does Pappy have to say? These are way cool. Anyways, guys, Characters Unlimited Inc. out of Vegas. Hi, piano lovers. I'm going to be using these. Pappy Speaks. All right, what you got for us, Pappy? Pappy Speaks. This is for someone out there. This message is for you. All right. Take it or leave it. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story. It could be someone else. So you never know. So we have at the bottom of the deck, we have you have recently experienced a situation where you feel that you were unfairly treated or taken advantage of. It has made you a little bitter about things and life in general. Listen closely, dear one. Do not let your pain turn you into something you are not. That's what I've been saying for a while now. Something that you are not. Instead, focus on the light that you have to offer the world and it to you. You attract what you radiate. Something good is just around the corner. You look for it. Okay. So it's saying that you've been through quite a bit. People made you look bad in the past, recently, and it's saying don't worry about it because something is just around the corner for you, and you're about to discover it. No matter how bad the situation looks, perceives to be, like you're some kind of like chump or something, or know-it-all, or I mean, everybody's always got an opinion, and excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So it's just what the great late Uncle Ronnie used to say, and it made a lot of sense when he told me that. So, excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Alright. I just happen to be the main ass. A little joke. Alright, first card out. Hi, what's your name? Kehun? Don't make me say it. I'm just gonna call you Kehun. Hello, can you draw a card for me and comment, please? Sure, I'm doing a collective right now, but I could surely do that. Let's see.
You've got mail.
This is a cut above tarot after
You've got mail.
Confirmation. So it says, a new turn of events will soon come about. A happy reunion with a loved one will make life all that you ever wanted it or dreamed it to be. You are very trusting nature and are easily taken in by so-called friends. Do not be so anxious to do favors unto others, as there is one who is just waiting to take advantage of your good nature. So it's saying that there's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend's who's out there disturbing the peace on somebody's good nature, their good calling, and it's saying that you're fixing to be reunited with this person if this a-hole don't ruin it for you, is what this is saying. It's saying this guy, whoever this guy is, must be a big asshole or something like that, or he knows a lot of assholes, and they all have opinions, okay, and they all have assholes. So it's saying don't fret, okay, that this person is only going to ruin the good nature of the person you are trying to get close with. It's saying don't judge a book by its cover. It's saying don't let any of that get to you. It's saying focus on that person and that person only, okay? So do not be so anxious to do favors unto others. So also vice versa, which means don't be anxious to do favors unto others, as there is one who is just waiting to take advantage of your good nature, okay? So It's saying that basically when you come in bearing gifts and things like that, to the one you're trying to get close with, to be careful of that asshole that is around, okay? Because that asshole is going to destroy some sort of nature about the person you are trying to connect with, and they are going to try to ruin this connection, this reunion, for them or for you. You and them. Not really for them, but it's really for you. It's going to ruin it for you. Yeah, I don't really think the person that you'd be reuniting with would be aware of this asshole. Okay, they would probably more than likely think that, oh, it's kind of like, imagine if you have a daughter and she brings her boyfriend home for Thanksgiving or something, and it's like, why did you do that? Or something like that, and it just ruins it. Okay. Anyway, so and then we have, you may be riding the winds of change. Oh, I forgot to show you too. It's like the Humpty Dumpty guy. He's going to have a big head like that too, probably. A little bald on top. A little bald. So anyways, and then we have this one. Okay, so it's like, what do you call that? An air balloon ride? And this is the person that you're dealing with, okay? It says, you may be riding the winds of change. Things may at times seem to be out of touch. Soon they will come down to a better order as the blessings of health and fortune have a beginning. So they must also find an end. Everything rises but to fall. To make sense of all this, you will find the answer is to be found in how well you relate to people. Looking at the big picture will help shape your long-range plans. If things are not always smooth, remember that remember that he who could foresee affairs but 3 days in advance would be rich for thousands of years. Okay, so I know what this energy is right here. So this reminds me of years and years ago. I had one of those boyfriends, okay? And this was like one of my, probably like my first boyfriends I ever had growing up, and he was pretty bad. I love him to death, but he was probably not the right for pickings, And anyways, long story short, one day we were driving back home and looked out in the sky, and there was this air balloon that was trying to land, and it just kept trying to land and land. And I was like, "Ooh, I want to do that." I was like, "I want to go on an air balloon ride." And so we followed these people. They're like, "Yeah, come on, we'll show you how to get on the air balloon or whatever." And we weren't doing anything that day. So I was like, "All right, cool." So we kept following them, and they just kept like pretending like they were about to land, and then they just weren't. Like, that just goes to say, like, somebody could probably more than likely not know what they're doing, what direction they're going in, and could probably more than likely need a little guidance or something like that. But it's kind of like the waving you on, yeah, come on, which everything, yes, is fine. You can get on the air balloon ride, but it's saying that this person doesn't know how to land this thing, or this person doesn't know how to make the wind work with all the elements around them, or something just like sporadic happens. It picks up, you start to go off a ledge, or it's like anything out of the ordinary could and will, may and may not go wrong with this overall situation, okay? It's like, but everything's good, like, no matter what. Like, nothing is ever going to be absolutely perfect, unless you're that good, unless you can plan it to a T. But for the most part, normal people, I can't speak on that, but yeah, unless your whole life is like a big old setup. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. Monkey? All right, I have my monkey. This is my old school monkey here. All right, we had to bring ourselves back to... Anyway, it's saying, regardless of all the wind and elements around you, or around this person that you're dealing with, it's saying everything's all good. It's right. It's true. It's just as you can see it. I'm going to give you some advice. Believe 90% of the person you're dealing with. I want you to believe 90% of what you see from this person, okay? I want you to take in all the elements around you, okay? Like wind, people, assholes, whatever. Okay? Take in all the elements and I want you to consider that. But believe 90% of what you see and then only 10% of what you hear, okay? So basically what you're hearing, the words coming out of my mouth, don't, like take it for instance with the person you're dealing with. So only 90% of what you see and 10% of what you hear. Normally you can get a good, precise overall of what you're dealing with and how to deal with it and who's around that element. Okay, that's what Pappy's got to say. Okay, next card we have, oh, yikes. It says be prepared, and it's got a man in a tent for some reason. And this is giving this element some sort of strength right here. And it says be prepared. Oh, it's a soldier actually sleeping in a tent. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's a soldier right there. He's saluting like that. It says, there is no such thing as bad weather. Okay, I just predicted the weather. Let me backtrack now. So this is giving this relationship some sort of strength. It says, there is no such thing as bad weather. Only bad clothes. It's true, my friend. If you don't prepare yourself for the weather at hand, you'll be very uncomfortable. Such is life. While it's nice to be carefree like a little baby, you must have some amount of preparation and direction in life. How do you expect to get somewhere if you don't know where you're going? Now is the time to define your goals and prepare accordingly. There's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. So it's saying that, yeah, maybe they were judging me by my clothes or something when I was chasing down the air balloon ride. I mean, no telling what I looked like in the early 2000s, Anyway, so this guy's pitching a tent with, some materials here. So there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. So prepare for some sort of a snowstorm, something like that to that effect. And if you're not dressed accordingly for it, it could get ugly. And that goes to say with the thing I was just saying about this air balloon ride, all right? The air balloon ride, there could be something significant about the air. And if you're not prepared, but it's like saying, come on, everything's fine, but it's like you're not dressed for it. Maybe someone doesn't have the clothes for it. Or maybe this person doesn't know how to deal with it or something like that. I don't know, but it seems like whoever you are, you've got it all together. You hold the strength in this relationship. You know how to prepare accordingly, or you have all the tools and, everyday things, essentials that you probably need to wreck shop or whatever you're preparing for, okay? This also could indicate someone spying on somebody from afar, or pitching a tent, or having no home, or something like that. I personally was going to buy a tent online, and I wanted to deck it out. Actually, I wanted to make like a cool, I wanted to be bougie. Like I wanted the outdoor toilet, the shower, the little sink with the extra backup generator. Like I wanted to be so bougie that when I wanted to invite a friend or something over to my sorry about that. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me now. Anyway, what I was saying is, I wanted to be so bougie, like I wanted to invite one of my friends over, and I was going to invite my friend in and open the tent, and like they'd be like, "Whoa," and then they would see like my little fireplace, and anyways, everything would be like so bougie, but an outdoor tent, and it'd be like a mansion in a tent. Anyway, so that could be a factor. Alrighty. I think that's all I'm going to do for this one. Let's see what we got in the cards. So there's something to do with weather, being reunited, people blowing smoke up your ass, and all kinds of stuff that's going to be going on here soon. Alright, you said, Kehun. I can't say your last name, but you said, can I draw a card for you and comment, please? Short, if you can just hit that energetic thumbs up for me, I got you right here. Everything is an equal exchange in currency and energy and everything. I'm a true believer of that. And so I'm just going to go off the thumbs up button. If y'all hit the thumbs up, this is your reading. Just remember what number you are on the thumbs up, and you'll know that this message is for you. You don't have to confirm nor deny it's your reading. You can just sit back and enjoy tuning in and into the energy and learning things that you didn't know before, but you do now. So, a lot of people get really excited and don't know what to think. They get really obsessed with it because it's very intuitive and it can send you in a whole lot of different directions, but you'll get used to it. Anyway, or not, but when you really need some answers, this is the way to do it. Whenever I was in prison, I that's how I would know everything that was going on outside with the plain deck of cards. That's how I would keep up. And praying. And praying for mercy. Yeah. I'm a really big felon. Just kidding. I'm a big time criminal. Alright. I'm a bad girl, Mama. I'm a bad girl. Alright, caller number 1 on the requested line with that energetic thumbs up. This message is for you, my friend, whoever you are, if you are my friend or not. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. Caller number 1 on the recorded line, Spirit. Give me a clear, concise message for caller number 1 who hit the energetic thumbs up. Give me a clear, concise message for caller number 1. Hit the thumbs up. Please and thank you, Spirit. I shuffled the cards 3 times and split the deck. That's how I normally do this. But a lot of people cut the deck, and I heard that's like tarot illegal. Anyway, it's nor here nor there, but let's continue. Last shuffle. Ooh. 3 of 1. Okay, that's not bad. Clear, concise for caller number 1 on the recorded line. Okay. Number 1, who hit the thumbs up button. This message is for you. Okay, you got the 4 of Spades. So the 4 of Swords. And you got the same thing again. You got the hot air balloon ride thing I was just doing for the collective. But also this means a scandal will be barely escaped. Okay, this is in your current energy. So some sort of a scandal, you're going to barely escape it. Something to do with your someone's stability and some sort of recuperation of their stability. It says, you will hear of a wedding and be disappointed. It's like, okay, I can totally concur with that. Absolutely. Recuperation of a false marriage and a scandal will be barely escaped. Okay, so this is like some sort of a scandal, false marriage thing, narrative that's been going on in the current energy, and that's been story of my life. Okay, somebody always claiming to be my husband when they're not. Clearly, I've never been married, and I just don't know how to say until I'm blue in the face. But Anyways, again, you have this card, so some sort of a false marriage here, and you're going to barely escape some sort of a scandal. So it says, you have been feeling stuck lately. Okay, so they've been keeping you stuck lately. It says, like the place you are currently living in is not right for you. Before you make a bold decision, reflect on your state of mind. You cannot depend on your surroundings to make you happy. You got that right. um, Only you have that power. Remember, if you are not happy with yourself now, taking your sadness elsewhere often does not solve the problems at hand. Excuse me. Plan 2 adventurous things to do in your city this month. You will discover an inspiring sense of community and connection that you didn't know existed. So something to do with the community, putting yourself out there a little bit more. And then it also says something along the lines of, before you make a bold decision, reflect on your state of mind. So I would have to sit there and say, I am of sane, sound in mind, and I knowingly and intuitively will sit here and tell you, if I messed up, I will admit it. I'll tell you that for sure. And if I was crazy, you probably know I was crazy. I wouldn't need a bunch of people to tell me that. I would just say, that's because you're driving me crazy. And so, anyways, I'm not trying to answer myself, but I dang sure am not. I'm a little crazy, but like I'm like crazy, sexy, hot, kind of. Like just little, but crazy, sexy, hot, maybe. Anyway, nothing more out of the norm than usual that you would find in a woman, but, you know, I try to contain that as best as I can with the materials, people, and surroundings that I have. Which is like not much. It's probably, did I say that I have? Anyways, we're not going to get into that, but okay, caller number 1, this message is for you. It says you got the 9 of Hearts. This is you right here. So be careful in your business dealings for the next few days right here, and then also something's coming into fruition, some sort of satisfaction. Good luck is coming to you. Okay, so you're satisfied, or this is just overall, but this is your energy. And it says recently you've had to make some judgments as others may be judging you. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows the public opinion. A mountain is composed of tiny grains of earth. The ocean is made up of tiny drops of water. Even so, life is but an endless series of little details, actions, speeches, and thoughts. And the consequences, whether good or bad, or of even the least of them, are so far-reaching. The more we judge, the less we love. Patience and thought will show you the right way. So it's saying that patience and thought will show you the right way, but you're going to become very lucky with something coming into fruition. You're loving it. You're loving yourself. Everything's great. You got 9 of Hearts. Okay. So the person you're dealing with, oh wow. Person you are dealing with is a 2 of Swords. Which way did she go, George? This is who you are dealing with, is somebody who does not know which direction they want to go. They do tell the truth, but they can't decipher the truth between the two, okay? And that's where this person gets confused. There could be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is trying to latch on to somebody's business ethics, or like trying to latch on to somebody for dear life before they lose their shit, because they know for a fact they done lost their shit. Like, it does not even matter who you think you are, especially if this is that annoying ex that is still watching me when I've asked you clearly 100 times, leave me alone, and you still stalk me and harass me, and I've had already put a protective order on you, or a restraining order online, and I filed that 4 months ago, and you're still stalking me. Talking to my mother, talking to all my friends, crying to my friends. Like, that's not a big deal. I don't mind you crying. Like, that's fine. You need to let that out. But you also need to let that go after you cry. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to put you out there. I'm not trying to be mean. But I don't know how many more times I could tell you to leave me alone. Okay, Jared? Thank you. So that's for him if he is watching. But clearly I have said that. Stop talking to my mother. Stop talking to me. Hey, yeah. So if that's Jared right there. Hello from Ohio. Oh, hi from Ohio. Hello, Gemini. Honey Dips. Layla Earl. Hey, Libra here. Hello. Yeah, so anyways, I just, I'm having some issues with this, ex, or he's not even an ex, but he thinks he has a high-ranking job and he can do that legally. Stalk me, harass me, follow me, talk to my mother, and all things 10 ways to Sunday. And that's not cool. And I had to file I did it online. I had to talk to, also I filed a restraining order 4 months ago, and he still thinks he has the right to come at me like that and spy on me and talk to my family, my friends, and it's just not cool. Not cool. Anyways, I just wish to God he would leave me alone. But it's like he has some sort of like business weird thing going on with not it's like if I was not alive, like he would not have whatever it is that he's getting away with, and I don't know what it is, okay? And he's manipulating it with my family behind my back, and it's just annoying, because I'm sorry. It's not, ugh. Sorry I had to get that out, but dang. Seriously, like, stop, no, and don't. And it's like, the more you want to press into my energy, it's like rape. And he just won't stop, man. I don't know how much clearer I could be about that. Like, I'm fixing to make it pretty clear. Like, I'm really about to make it very clear whenever I, a bigger, he has a badge too, but whenever I send a bigger entity than him, I don't care if you are the DEA. I will send somebody bigger than you in to handle your ass. Your pill popping ass.
You've got mail.
So you need to leave me alone, okay? Okay. Once again, Jared, leave me alone. All right. So, here we have the Two of Swords right here. Haven't you ever heard of saying no? Try it sometime. It feels good. You are a kind, selfless person who would do anything for your loved ones. But it's time to start treating yourself the same way. Once you start practicing the art of saying no to things that don't serve you, you will find your life to become more purposeful and less stressful. Gee, gollikers, that is what I have been working on doing. So that's the person you're dealing with there. Two of Swords. They're too nice. Too nice, okay? That's what you got right there. And they're in a plane. This is, and then that guy, like, hackling down there, like, like, who's the real witch here? Like, stop, no, and don't. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways. Two of Swords there. This person's too nice. But they're truthful. They're honest. Maybe a little too honest. Maybe a little too truthful. Okay. Now, I want you to know. I also forgot to say, this person is experiencing some sort of great disappointment. Something about duality, choice, a sudden journey. Okay. So duality, a sudden journey. It's like this person's making a great escape. Great disappointment. This person was let down, disappointed by, because they're too nice by themselves. They let themselves down, but it looks like this person's getting up and going on that journey. So that's what that means. Now we have the strength in this relationship right here, number one, is that you have a 9 of Spades in your strength position. So for this relationship right here to happen, this is what brings you strength. And again, we have the egghead here. So in your strength position, it says, well, first of all, this would be the 9 of Swords. So this says, your business will be poor for a short time. And how is that giving this relationship a strength? And then it says, something about fruition, despair. A business, a business disappointment unless you proceed cautiously. So yeah, this is a serious matter. It seems like whatever this relationship is based off of, and you just kind of got somebody who's way too nice, but you have what it takes, I believe, right here, for sure. Interesting. I wish I had a relationship like that, or someone could just put me in my place. But it's always me. It's always me. I feel like I don't know. I have problems with criers. Don't cry on me. I don't do tears. I myself don't even produce precipitation out of my eyeballs. So it's a hard thing for me to do. And I'm not trying to be cold, but, you know, it's what it is. It says, yes, you've been up against it all at times. And fate has been at the bottom of it all. Now you can look ahead to better times. You will dream about sun, and that will be the beginning of a bright future. You are a very sincere individual and like to be surrounded by the good friends. Your money troubles will soon disappear, and you will be able to indulge in a few luxuries that you've been craving. You will be besieged by those less fortunate for monetary help, and no one will go unaided. So it's saying, basically, it's saying that you will have the time to spend some sort of luxuries and stuff like that. And it's saying, treat those people accordingly to the way that they treated you when the shoe was on the other foot. You know, it's like a give and take thing. So it's saying nobody will go unaided. And if you ask for help, you're going to get the help in the same exact way it was given, you know? Exactly. So that is the strength, putting your foot down sort of thing, and makes sense. You know, when you earn it, or it's yours, it's your inheritance, or it belongs to you, and somebody's just draining you dry and kicking you to the curb for some reason, and exploiting you, and forcing you into predicaments that you never knew you were even a part of, and you had to realize, you know, after a long time of waiting, you're pretty much going to get what you know, put into it. And that's just to say, what you put out in the universe, you get back, which is easy to say. What I put out in the universe, I get back. And I'm well aware of that. That's why Taylor Swift's my favorite song, you know, Karma is my best friend. Hey, monkey. Yeah, monkey knows. Anyways, yeah, karma is my best friend. So I'm not scared of karma. Karma's great to have around. Anyways, right here are obstacles. So what's your obstacle now is the 9 of rods, which would be the 9 of staffs. So this is your communication cards. Okay, all communication shut down with somebody. They're like a vault locked down. And it says, this person has no friends, and nobody is loyal to them. That's what it says, because this is in the reverse. And it says in the upright, it says you have many friends, but only one is not loyal to you. So reversed, it says that your obstacle is that you have no friends, and even if you did have friends, none of them are loyal to you. That's the obstacle for you. I totally agree with that. I totally get that. Trust me. So this also means something coming into fruition here. I have to read my little notes right here. Something coming into fruition, and something about resilience. And it says there's been no big surprise that's come towards you. So this is no surprise that comes towards you, or nothing surprises you anymore, basically. And that's what the obstacle is. If you could actually be surprised, like say, you know, Christian Sewing, Christian Dior, or whatever, Chris Sewing sent you a nice fancy piece of jewelry in the mail for doing some sort of advertising online or something. And see, for instance, your old roommate just, took it upon themselves to just, have it because they have the only mailbox key. And it was like a custom gift or something like that, It just really hurts the heart. It's just like, what is I get it. That's cool. That's when you have to just let go and just let it go. Because you know why? It's not going to be worth it. Really, it's not worth it in the end. Because, yeah, it's nice, it's fancy, all that sort of thing. Some people, those are really, really nice pieces of jewelry. And I do some of the advertising and stuff for them. And they are pretty pricey. And really pricey. I think it's about like $48,000 for one of those bracelets or whatever. And it's not the point of like how much it was and stuff. It's like, I didn't even get to see it really. I don't know which piece of jewelry it was, but it just hurts my heart that it was like a custom gift, for me. And it's like someone can just nab it for me because they have the only mailbox key. And it was a surprise for me. I didn't get to see it. So, anyway, but you can catch them red-handed with it, and then, yeah, whatever. Thank you, Jared. Anyways, yeah, sunshine, rainbows now. All right, taking my mother out on dates. Claiming, all right, I'm not going to get into it. I'm really pissed, man. I'm really mad. I don't even talk about it, so I'll never see it. That's fine. That's all good. I'll never get to see it. You think they'll ever tell me? Nope. Anyway, so this is in the reverse, but this is your obstacle color number 1. It says, you emerge from your recent fog and get down to business. Life becomes more serious and realistic. If a person takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. There is a need for good business judgment now. Ooh, too late. That's why it's in the reverse. When things are going well, I don't mean that in a bad way. It just says when things are going well, it is all too easy to become overconfident and not give proper attention to one's duties. If this tendency is recognized early, it may be corrected and no harm will be done. You will also find time after business is settled for friends and or lovers. It is easy to see, hard to foresee. So this is in the reverse. It's saying that you really kind of jumbled up. You really have no plans, no plots here. And it says that you have no friends to spy on. They're all spying on you. And this is kind of the obstacle. You kind of seem like I feel like I'm doing my own reading here. Almost feels that way. So guess what? We are 9299. Those are your numbers. 9992. Anyway, like I said, I'll never get to see that jewelry, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Yeah. I'm not gonna even helter-skelter you entertain that shit because it's not worth it. Okay? So, got other shit to do, and I'll just write that one to the long list that goes all the way out the door, around the corner and up the block. And you just kind of get a line for me to handle you, which is going to take a while because I'm just kind of letting God handle it for me. And that's what I do, That's what I do. Because eventually, when it does catch back up to you, and it's like, and God opens up the clouds and says, I love you, alfalfa. It's like music to your ears, and everything just goes easy, breezy the whole way. And you're unpenetratable. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Whenever you walk the walk, okay? When you're in your innocence, and I'm going to explain this to y'all. When you are actually living in your innocence, and I mean like your innocence of a child, like your childlike innocence, that nothing can... that you're not aware of, like if you were to say or do something to somebody that you weren't aware up here that you were doing it, but somehow it came out in a weird way or something, or they took it offensive or whatever the case may be. Let me explain something to you. That's your innocence. So if you're not aware that you kind of hurt someone's feelings or something like that, you can walk through fire. Okay? So that's where I put up my blockade, where it's like, if you come at me and you start scandalizing me, or you came at me with bad intentions, you're going to leave with those bad intentions. And you're going to leave everything that you took with you, or that you thought you was gaining in this relationship. And it's going to be equal. I'm taking back everything you thought I was putting into this, and that's that. I will kindly walk away. It don't take me long to figure out somebody's, a shafty person, and I simply just block you after that. I really, really do. I just would rather block you out of my life. And that's, I don't give any room for error or mistakes at all. I don't play into that. I don't bite into that. It's not really for me. I mean, once you cross my line, it's done. So anyway, about that, or if you don't clearly communicate with me, I can get unclear communication, because I get the innocence part, okay? Because you can walk through fire if you're innocent, unpenetratable. Nobody can hurt you. But when you intentionally, knowingly do it, that's another story. And I don't know if it's somebody just like trying to test me, if I know, or what my next instinct is, or if I'm not grasping onto the status quo of something. Like, there are a lot more ways to explain something to me than to continually abuse your unteaching ass. Like, if I have not learned it from one time you show me, you tell me, you teach me, you say it, you actually come out and say it, and I don't catch on to it the first or second time, and you just continually abuse it, honey, well, you're gonna have your ass handed to you, and may not be today, may not be tomorrow. It might just be one random ass day I see your ass at the supermarket, and I just feel like making your eyes roll back to your head, and one smooth, quick flick of the wrist, like just one good time, and then after that, we'll just, I'll pick you up, we'll shake it off, you'll be good, I'll be good, and we'll never talk to each other again. It's fine. You good? I'm good. All right. That felt great. Bye. It's like, it may not be today, may not be tomorrow. But one of these days, I will slap the shit out of you. And you know who you are. So, next card we have is a 10 of rods here in the upright. And it says, money is going to be willed to you. And it says culmination. Something about culmination, something about a burden. Keep up your courage a little longer. Better things in sight for you. So this is at the climax here. And this is in the reverse. So this is telling me that something is not going to be willed to you, and that they're not, something here is a burden. It's become a burden. Okay, and you have the elephant, and you have the hulking pachyderm right there, which the hulking pachyderm, we all know, is the depiction of what an elephant cannot see and only hear, because an elephant has big ears and small eyes, and it's kind of the depiction of an elephant, hulking its legs up on the circus ring like that, because it's scared, because it can only hear the mouse, it can't see the mouse. So this is that kind of a predicament. Well, this guy's got a magnifying glass here, and it says plastic of the, I can't read what this says. It says plastic of the something. Anyways, he's got this, there's a mouse, and he's got the microscope, or whatever you call it, magnifying glass right there. So this is what we would call the almost similarity of a hulking pachyderm, more like a circus. Something has become like a circus, okay? And this is like everything that you can hear and not see. Okay, so this is how this has been done. And that's another word for like just not saying anything. That's like, we're just not going to tell you. It's like that sort of energy is how this is being done. And it's become some sort of a circus, a facade, and it's out of control. All right, so now it's under a magnifying glass, and it says, Oh, you have been granted the card of the elephant, which this is in the reverse, y'all. And it's not, the elephant's not been granted here. It's a mouse that's been granted all this shit. So anyways, it says, the great ancients have said that the elephant is a symbol of strength, stability, power, and wisdom. This is not to say that such things are only received by a medium as grand as an elephant. Medium as grand as an elephant, this month wisdom will be delivered to you by the unexpected. Seek wisdom wherever you go, and remember that he who does not know one thing knows another. So this person don't know shit. Okay, that's why it is the, this person would really rather not know shit because they just already been through it. So that's why we have 10 of staffs in the reverse. It's like this person has no desire to want to, or this is you. You have no desire to spy on someone. You have no desire to take it a step further than that. Like, there's nothing there. You have no desire at, like, you've been through there. So you're good. You know what that road brought, and you're not about to travel it again because you know the outcome. So it's done, you know. Wow, so we got 9, 2, 9, 9, 10. This is a lot of numbers right here. 2, 9, 9, 9, 10. 9, 9, 9, 10. 9, 9, 9, 1, 0, 2. Interesting. Very interesting read. Again, 10.
You've got
I know
mail.
I shuffled these. I know I shuffled them. Interesting. Confirmation, you've got some sort of male. It could be male. It could be a female. It could be whatever. It could be black male. Who knows? We'll continue the read, though. So, as we get to a close here, what's coming towards us is you got a 10 of swords in the reverse, right? This is reverse. 10 of swords reverse. I was just kidding about the black male thing, too. I mean, I get plenty of that, so... I mean, it's out my door, around the corner. I got a lot of that. So, just join yourself in line, and we'll get to you accordingly. Me and my assistant. I don't have an assistant. Anyway, it says, you will hear something unpleasant. You're not going to hear something unpleasant. You're going to hear something very pleasant because it's reversed. This would be like the ultimate sabotage in the reverse, okay? The ultimate burdens and betrayal in the reverse. Good energy to have. You are very much balanced. Whoever you are, you're very, very balanced. You know what you want, and you know what you're going for, which is you're going for the Four of Hearts. You're going straight to a marriage contract right here. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. You're going to end right here with the Four of Hearts. So, marriage contract of some sort. Ooh. Yeah. Interesting. Ooh, you are not scared. Man, oh, monkey, calm down. So, that scared the crap out of me, monkey. Don't do that. Monkey gets jealous. He really does, I think. Okay. Yeah, no, I really like me a real man. Don't hit me, monkey. He always flies out of me. This is why I don't put you on the table, monkey. What are y'all saying? And I will cut off sorceries. Okay, well, go do that. Go do that, honey. What are you doing here? Something about Exodus, Tarot Destroyer. I will permit. Do you have a license? I don't have a license. I didn't claim to have one when I started this. So, I said this was entertainment purposes only. And so if that's what you're going for, because it's only Sunday. Do you only work one day a week? Is that what you're doing? Because, you know, I do this every day of the week, you know, religiously or whatever. And I'm not saying, like, anything bad about that. I'm not, you know, harassing you. But sure, I mean, if you What did you say? You want to exercise something here? Well, I would like to exercise my rights as an American citizen. And why don't you go attack I think it's under the spiritual, religious, in the, what you call it, in the settings. So if you just filter it right there, it's in your filter. You go up to YouTube, you hit filter, and you click on spiritual things, okay? Not entertainment purposes only, okay? Because so you're hitting in. It's like you're going at it like this, honey, and it's like I'm this, you know, and I wish someday I feel like I have to have one of these, but I don't, you know, I have one of these, and so I just. You know, I just always filter. I know what I'm searching for. I know what I'm looking for. I know what it is that I want and need and more. And every day. Okay? Have you had enough yet? Game changer. Plus, I'm a Sabbath keeper, by the way. I also rest seventh day. So, game changer shorts. Holy, so cute. Oh, I like that how you say hello. Jimmy Jones. What's going on, Jimmy Jones? He says, or actually Stephanie. What's going on, Stephanie? Well. Look is here. My special woman. Have a great day. Lovely. You too, Stephanie. Don't pay no mind to their knots. That's why I love you. I love you. Damn it. We really screwed it up. We're all about to be royally screwed. And it's my fault. Or it's not really my fault. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know. Was this even worth it? Was this even all worth it, man? Did y'all get what y'all wanted? Now I see how Jesus felt, man. I really do. I see how Jesus felt. They really... In the one thing, it's like the one thing, like it doesn't even talk about in the Bible. It says nothing about you know, Jesus getting engaged, Jesus getting married, Jesus walking down the aisle. It doesn't say anything in the Bible about that. It just says the curse, you know, basically that he never got married. He was never like he's not married. It just talks about the bridegroom, the bride of Christ, and the second coming of Christ, which I could assume only that would be, like, he never got to claim his throne. He never got to make his mark, claim, or, you know, something like that. That's what I would assume. Because a woman, if she's married or unmarried, that a woman has to know her boundaries, because if you have a child out of wedlock, it's like the worst karma ever. I cannot even explain it to y'all. It's like it can become out of this world karma, especially if you are underneath a contract of an estate of your families or something like that, and say you're going to school or college or something, and it's like, and then you have a child in the middle of that, and then they take you for everything you got once they see your account online, and they want to try to wipe you out and conspire with your family for some weird reason, because you're married to the devil, or not married, but anyway, it's not literally married to the devil, but pretty much, yeah. Anyway, when you're young and dumb, what I'm saying is, karmically, us females can really royally screw up. But that is why it is so of importance to follow the court proceedings of what your paperwork says, and not to... This is where we have the devil's advocate that comes out, the attorney or whatever. I know y'all have seen that movie. This is where that comes out to play, which is like all the elements can go all the way wrong. All the way wrong can be. Because those contracts, they end eventually, okay? everybody has their own families. Pretty much everybody's in the middle of divorce and separations and everything else. But I will tell you one thing. It's very, very karmic if you're wrapped up in that and you experience another child out of wedlock. It can really, really complicate things like out of this world where you're just a globalist miracle in so many different languages. And yeah, don't even know if you're what territories you're claiming, because it could either be, you know, right of soil or right of blood, and you're just up in an airplane in the middle of foreign areas and you don't
You've
know,
got mail.
you don't even know what your name is. So it can be very complicated. Anyway, let's just I'm gonna do a quick run through. But Jimmy, I hope you have a wonderful day, baby cakes, and everything's great for you. Me, I probably am going to sit here and ponder what I'm gonna do for next week and stuff. I've really got to start getting out more and dating more and exploring my horizons to people who actually want to spend time with me and you know, I actually want a real relationship and stuff, like not, which I'm not saying I haven't really talked to anybody in like 4 months. I haven't really had any company at all anyway, but it's nobody's business. But it's kind of like, what the heck's going on? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, so I feel very much single. I've never been married, but like I was saying, your children are very much karmically tied to you. And if you're stuck in a rut or in between a rock and a hard place, and you've got other things going on in your life, and then it's just, you can get drawn in so many different directions, and that's the whole facade of it all, is to get misled so that you you don't, before you know it or realize it, you've been wiped out of your whole crown and spiritual everything. And it just sucks because people just take advantage of it. And then what next? You're ran over, they took the last shirt off your back, you're run over, and you have nothing left. And if that's not enough, they're not done talking about you. Like, it'll never be enough. Nothing will ever be enough for them. It's just, it becomes like zombies or blood-sucking vampires at some point. But it's like you get no love there, and no abundance and no love. It just sucks. All you get is your looks. You're just pretty with an ass. That's it. And they just want to use you and abuse you even more for free. So it's abusive. I guess that's the beauty of it. You're not supposed to really have any real inheritance till you get to your heaven on earth or something like that. I don't know. I've never got to experience it. So anyway, other people got to live it for me, but I guess it's all part of the plan, right? Like, this is going to end eventually, right? Like, I'm going to get to enjoy my life soon, right? Right? Right, guys? I mean, I hope so. I mean, eventually, like, I'm 35 now.
You've got mail.
Not kids or anything to take. Like, what next? Like, y'all just, what do y'all want from me now? I just want to take me out of here? For what reason would that serve? Like, that's where your innocence comes in. Because when you have not done no wrong to anybody and they just wanted to use you and abuse you for your assets that you have and stuff, that's what it is. That you're unpenetratable at that point because you've done nobody no wrong. That's where the miracle comes, because you could just literally walk through fire. You're bulletproof. Nothing can touch you once you've reached that point. You could just walk through it like with your eyes closed, like in complete purity, knowing that in Judgment Day you're fine because you did nothing wrong. So you can sleep well. Clear and concise message. Let's just do a quick run through. Please and thank you, Spirit. And I try to be nice, but it's like the wind will just keep drawing me here, there, and everywhere, and all over the dang place. And it's like I just can't win for losing. It's like me and Jimmy. Like I really like Jimmy. Like when I first met Jimmy, like I picked Jimmy, you know. And it's kind of like we just kept like it's like everything else around like was. Yeah, but I guess that's the thing. Like you got to go at it with good intentions and not bad intentions. I guess that's the key. And so like if you're working for my baby daddy trying to come at me wrong, like it's just not gonna work, you know, which kind of sucks because like I picked you, but I don't know. Yeah, we have an Empress at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is sitting here watching something happen. That's the current energy. Someone's sitting in their Empress energy. There's something about, and that can make you feel like about this big too, because it's like you can't talk, you can't communicate with somebody that you really want to, you know, that to talk with or communicate. It's like that person just rented. That person rented for the both of you. Anyway, and 1,000,001 for you, Jack. Congratulations. You've annoyed me. I mean, did I expect it? Yeah. Am I annoyed? I'm just over it. So I'm just going to toss that one into that group, even though I didn't want to, but that's cool. Whatever. We got Ace of Cups, brand new beginning right here. 7 of Pentacles, some sort of a setup of someone's financial upbringing or something, someone's fruits of their labor. They're going to be receiving, someone's receiving some sort of a new opportunity, but it's Christian Dior's hand-picked gift and someone else is snagging it out the mailbox there. So good luck with that. And then we just got this, that one person coming down the road there on that bicycle right there because they ain't got no car, because they ain't got no man, because they can't even pay a damn mechanic to fix it correctly when you drove the damn car to the mechanic shop and you're sitting in front of there trying to change out the battery right in front of them, you know, right outside the shop, and it's not running. But you took it running to the mechanic. It just don't make no gosh dang sense. Like, what the heck's really going on? Like, is it just me, or is it this town, or is it the mechanic? Like, I don't get it. Why is my car not running? Like, I took it to the mechanic shop running. It started in everything. And you're going to tell me, well, my fault, not my problem. You're going to change the radiator and the radiator fan, and then just tell me, sorry. You know, I wish I was a doctor and I was doing surgery on you, because I would just say, you know, sorry, can't get around, can't do anything. You're just stuck. You're too pretty, can't go anywhere. Sorry. You're stuck. I got a court proceeding on you. I got to manipulate some shit on you real quick, you know, before the end of this week. So you just got to sit your ass there, and I'm going to try to manipulate you to come on that little bicycle you got right there so I can catch you up in some stupid shit because I'm a prick. And I've been getting away with this for so many years, and that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to lose my damn badge for it. Yeah, eventually, you will here soon. I promise you, baby. Jared, you will. I promise. So, playing these little games with somebody, teeter-totting, back and forth, you know, just pulling at somebody's spiritual soul like I'm married to you when I'm not married to you, and just making somebody lose everything, man. That's like so sick. Even their car, like, it's just so sick and manipulative. Like, do you know how many times I paid for my car to get fixed and it's still not fixed? And I mean, I paid for it. And it's not fixed. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just over it. I'm really fucking over it. I have no faith in any man left whatsoever. And I'm not trying to be mean or be a bully. I just have zero faith in any man at all anymore. Like, I am more of a man than any man that I have come across. Like, you're all a bunch of these. And I have to say that respectably, but you want to be a woman so freaking bad, you got it. I promise you, you got that down pat. Quite the female. Now what? Now what do we do? What about your daughters? What about your mothers? What about your aunts? What about your cousins, your female cousins? What about us? What are we going to do when you leave us in the dust? What do we do? What do we do from here, George? Where do we go? Because you're not helping us. So you need to think about that. While you're having your, oh, shits, grins, giggles, and funnies with all your exes and stuff, and because you're coming out of the closet and all kinds of stupid shit. Remember your daughters, your aunts, your cousins, your sisters, everybody that's a female in your family that didn't grow up learning mechanic school. Well, I want you to think about them real hard whenever you remember that you're trying to one-up somebody that was on your team. Oh, you're better than them now. Oh, you can't help them now. You're too pretty to help them out now. Because you got the skill and we know. So what do you plan to do with me? You just want to leave me in the dust? I mean, what's your proposition here? Are you trying to pimp me out? Is that why I'm stuck here with no car? I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't. I'm sorry. Like, so good job. You know, I hope you get your surgery. I hope you get a female doctor. I really, really do, because sorry, can't help you. No, sure can't. You know, it's just pretty stupid, huh? Pretty stupid. We're quite in the conundrum here, aren't we? I mean, I'm waiting for my phone to die. Really, I mean, I'm done. I'm over this reading. I'm just really over it, y'all. I've had it past here with every single person that I know, every friend, and anyone that I consider close, nearby, little setup, play arrangement, weird freak show, circus show. No, I don't want to sleep with you. No, I don't give a shit about you. No, I don't want to talk to you. I barely like you, and I don't even want to be your friend because you're a piece of shit, and you know you're a piece of shit, and somehow, some way or another, you're getting paid off of hanging out with me for the day, and who paid you? And I would really like to know, because that money probably comes out of my own fucking pocket, some way, somehow, even though I'm not sleeping with you. So you want to get mad and take out that aggression on me even further, and stalk me, harass me, cooperate with the guy that I've already got a restraining order on and asked 100 times to leave me the fuck alone. And you want to collaborate with that guy to freaking have me bicycle on right on over in the middle. Now, I don't think so. After I've already got a restraining order and I've said, stop, no, don't, stop, no, don't. I want you to think about your sisters. I want you to think about your aunts, your mom, your cousins, anyone that's a female that's not like a, you know, someone that grew up a female. I want you to think about those females and how you left them in the dust. I really, really do. I hope you're happy. I really do. I hope you're happy. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really, really do, because I have no faith in you whatsoever. Unless you could step to this. If you could step to this, you could fix my car. You could do something for me. Because I've been waiting 1.5 years for this damn car to get fixed. 1.5 years. So that's to say, if that says anything about the town I live in, they're a bunch of pieces of shit trash. And all they want to do is get paid off of making me look like trash or a piece of shit when I'm clearly not. I clearly am not. And yes, I have been snitching and snitching and snitching, telling people, speak until I can't speak no more. What do you want me to say? The help you want to try to give somebody is to try to rob me for everything I have behind my back. Collaborate with people I've got a restraining order on. Ask hundreds of times to leave me alone. But you want to collaborate with that fool. That's how fed up I am. I want you to think about your sisters, your cousins. I want you to think about them all. I'm talking about I've got a restraining order on the DEA himself, who won't stop stalking me, harassing me, send me pictures of him at the gun range. Like, I know you carry a concealed gun. That scares the shit out of me. I don't believe you need one, nor do I believe you need to be speaking to my mother. Kind of harassment do you not under fucking stand. I'm sick of you men thinking that y'all know what y'all are doing, or that you're allowed to do it, or that you have a badge or something in a high position that allows you to do that. I want you to think about your sisters. I want you to think about your cousins, your mothers, and everybody that you left in the dust to get hunted down like a dog in the middle of the night on a bike because they can't get their car fixed. You can fix those cars. Why can't you fix others? Why can't you get it right? Have I pissed you off? I'm sorry. I do apologize. Let me get my last fuck for you. It's right there. don't know why you're still even fucking listening.